Hello everybody and welcome to a PlayCast. It is live. I am live. I am here right now. I am playing KONA again. So normally after the streams, or the recorded streams, I've been playing the game that I was playing previously. Like Forged Battalion, I really didn't want to go back to Pathologic. Pathologic just wasn't a game that piqued my interest all that much. So I'm back to KONA. Because KONA really, like, it drew me in, it pulled me in, and I really want to finish it. So the last time we played, I found a garage with a man-made spaceship and some weird stuff going on, and a snowmobile that we were kind of trying to rebuild, but I'm not sure if I can find all the parts quite yet, and I'm getting really cold when I leave, so I'm going to go back to the truck. I'm going to go check out a few more places, I think. And we're going to see what happens. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to activate the desktop audio. Going to turn it up a little here so you can hear the game a bit. I'm going to hit play. And we are in Lamoth's garage. And that's where we are. So if you like what you see, totally like and subscribe and do all of that lovely stuff. You can find our Discord and all of that jazz. I put it in the stuff so you can see it in the comments. Feel free to comment, feel free to chat. I am here, I am live, I am all over the place right now, so yeah, feel free to jump in there and join me while I play KONA. Don't spoil anything. Like, I'm really intrigued by this game. If you want to help me out somehow, totally, like, you know, like, go look over by the thing. That kind of stuff's cool. But if you're like, oh, this is what happens, and, you know, Bob was the murderer, I'm gonna be mad at you. Alright, so let's check our stats. We are doing pretty darn good. Now that it's warm in here, I can kind of inspect a little bit more. Oh, okay, we're still calling this the dark. Like, I like how there's soda pop everywhere, but I can't drink it. He's built himself a fort. There's nothing in that duffel bag. Well, that's sideways. Okay, so I think we've really looked through everything we can. Inside here. Is that a note that was on the floor that I just didn't see? As my game is like, oh my god, there's snow. What do we do? Oh man. Oh god, jeez. Snow. Snow. What do we do with snow? There we go. Well, there is a note under the door here. Under the mat. I can't seem to pick it up.
The hill was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest, or in other words, from the faintest to the sourest.
Okay, so the snowmobile, I now know needs all sorts of stuff.
Paul was led to believe that the snowmobile's parts had to be scattered about in the vicinity.
The bench was supposedly a... Last time we played, they talked about it being... Fire starter. They talked about the bench being a good summer chair.
Carl hadn't lived up to his good finder reputation. He still hadn't found any of the wealth
bench. What else does this thing need? Handlebars. Maybe that thing's inside. Where it's warm, I should totally be where it is warm. I am up on a roof.
Seems like the elements showed mercy to those nice and solid-looking ones.
You need a hammer? Well, there's got to be a hammer around here somewhere. Or do I already have one in the truck? Okay, let's go back in here quick. Only because it's warm. Like that's the biggest thing in this game is not being susceptible to the cold. Hamilton's murder. Young woman mystery. These are my peeps. Map options. Come on, game, keep up. There. As I'm like lollygagging around other places. Documents. Oh, good lordy. Spaceship parts manual for the... There we go. They tried going skiing after drinking. Okay, so we found the tracks. That part's good. Got that part. I'll order them from the bay. That's so cool. Okay, so... My dog has come to visit. So we don't know where the handlebars are. Maybe they're in the garage. Either way, there may be a hammer in there. If there's not, we will find out here. And if not, like, we have to come back anyways to all of these places. So it's one of those things where... Like, if we don't find exactly what we're looking for now, it's not a huge deal. Handlebars. Ha Dirty stuff. Empty oil cans. We already have pliers. That's why they're not giving them to us. I just need tape. Interesting. And I'm assuming that's what's up in that thing. Okay, so let's, now that we're here, because we're close enough. Oh look, they turned my truck around for me. How nice of them. I'm going to deposit the hatchet because I feel like I don't need it right now, and I'm going to withdraw. Hey, look, a hammer. That means I can get that thing out. So,
Good was a motorless car. The mechanic sure had an odd way to go about repairing things.
snowmobile ski. I might be able to finish this. Of course you did, Pancake. My dog has apparently destroyed my camera, so give me a sec here. She has a knack for that. She really does. Where is the... There it is. Deactivate and activate. Hey, I'm back. Look at that. Like I said, my dog has magical powers. If she walks by cords, she sends... I think she's a little magnetic or something. It's quite something. If she walks by stuff, and stuff just stops working. Place skis. Place light and handlebars. Okay, it needs gas and keys. So did I put the gas back? Okay, this is a gas tank. The generator for his secret thing is somewhere else. So, let's go fix this up. Because that'll get us here. Saw something in the woods on the solemn day of... Did you ever see the aliens are here? When I saw William Hamilton kill someone. So that's what he threw up there, huh? Interesting. And he said the keys are by the generator for his secret lab. Well, here's his lab. And gas. Alright, let us once again... Sorry for doing this, folks. It's kind of how this game rolls, though. Crazy thoughts. Police letter. Parts manual. On the generator for his thing to the south. So I am currently facing south. Okay, and I think I put the gas back in the truck. So in here, is there a generator of some kind? Keep moving.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanic's
place. Like, this is south. See, this is where I think I need the snowsuit. So let's put our map away. We'll get back to our pickup truck. Okay, I do want to go back to Mr. FLQ's house, and I do want to stop back there. But you know what? We're going to go visit those houses that are beyond the... Okay, we're going to stop by the FL... No, we're not. We're not. We're not, because... I need to find a recipe, for moonshine. I need to find a recipe for moonshine. So to get the coat from the crazy guy. You know the one. If you've been watching my videos. Raoul or something like that. Ooh, there was a turnoff. There's I hit a tree. Okay, we're gonna go to those guys' place. Roy and Bear Charlotte or something like that. And apparently I'm stuck in the snow. No, I almost hit that same tree. The tree's just, it's out to get me. Just driving my truck. Driving my truck. Truck. Driving my truck. Keeping my eyes on the road at all the times, yeah. Loading. Whoop. Hands on the wheel. Alright, we have to... We're gonna check out this truck.
To be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts, or not. The punishing cold rendered the door frozen tight. Carl saw no way to open it.
That'd be hilarious if that happened to my truck. Alright, so our next turn is going to be a... Ooh, wait, there's a house there. So let's take the next... It'll be left on our... as we're driving. A mailbox. Those are always helpful. And sometimes there's stuff in them, so we're gonna check. Gonna check these people's mail for them. Oh, there is. There's a letter. My truck is in the way, though. I do enjoy this game. I think there's a lot to it. You know, it's not just your basic driving or walking sim. Like there's pieces to it. To Mr. Gil Lachance in South Maniston. Dear Mr. Lachance, we have carefully taken note of your complaint regarding the collapse of the natural cave on your property. However, given the absence of any actual damage or injury, we cannot move forward with this investigation. The natural cave cannot be considered personal belonging. Furthermore, your claims regarding the landslide caused by the work in the new DW Incorporated mine seems outlandish, as the mine is miles away from your property. Also, it is imperative that you secure your property, as you will be held accountable for any injuries caused by the steep terrain. This is where Crying Wolf leads you. Sincerely, Pierre Valjean, Registrar Sûreté du Québec. So there is a collapsed cave coming up. I like how you get out of the cold and your brain's like, okay, whew, can think clearly now. So the house is up this way. I know it seems ridiculous, like moving the car 5 inches just to, you know, but in the case of cold weather, you want to be prepared, as is a custom. All right, the door is unlocked. Oh, let me get another one of these guys.
The otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen beneath her eyes.
Just give me uno momento. I shall be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to do some stuff around the house. Okay, so I'm now in Frozen Land again. Following this person's story before they got frozen, because that's what happens. So I open the door. Oh, this guy's going through. Oh, he's got a secret compartment. Excellent. Oh, follow the light.
The man grabbed his rifle. I felt a sense of dread in it.
Sorry, my dog was going weird there for a second. Okay, so guy grabs his rifle after he hides something. Oh. Bertrand Lachance. 1948. He walked. He was talking to someone, it looks like. And my game usually freezes up before the large freezing scene. Ah. Alright. And oop, this door, which I believe is a bathroom. If all the houses are built the same. Hey, look at that, a bathroom. Jeepers creepers, floorboards? Mother once told me when I first met Gilles. Gilles. Mother once told me when I first met Gilles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. The blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's not going to be a long time in hell before poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only that, the blackmailing idea is bad to begin with. Let's be honest, Gilles is way out of this league, but Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. A successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is the master of nothing. He is a slave. Da 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 da. He has a trick to help him remember his father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? Alright, so to get into the safe... It's gonna get cold in here, so painkiller, that's good. Painting the whole house. Okay, you can go away now. Because that is so low. Consumables. Use a water bottle. And that'll at least up the green, and then I can fill up the bottle again. Alright. Now there is a furnace. So we will start a fire. That'll get things warming up a bit in here so we can at least investigate around. My only concern with starting fires all the time is I don't know, like, you save every time you go to a fire. and I'm just not sure if it's... I'm gonna screw myself over by saving. There. Look at that. We have light too.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
Open all the cupboards. Haven't found a clock that works yet, huh? Gonna close the fridge this time. Come on. Oh, it's saving. Is that what it's doing? It's saving.
It's cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got sick. But wait. Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Not if I finish it, damn it. So,
Moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find a record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box. The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired
founded by
the industrial
Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, so Bertrand, so 2, is one of Madison's economic mainstays, still the passing of its aged owner. However, business wasn't as booming as it once was. Chez Lachance, inheritor of the humbling establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, so Bertrand, so B. The first letter is B for the safe.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before, with its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers. Its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
And that's all I know of that
Like
one.
old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit. What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
More Polaroid film. Excellent. I can take more pictures.
White coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in.
Smokes. So the pendant is, again, the big piece. Like, it's one of these games where I feel like I'm always on the cusp of solving something, and then I just can't find that one last piece of whatever it is I'm looking for. Whether it's, you know, in this case, a pendant with 3 numbers on the back.
Portrait of Jill and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Harlequin romance novels.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in. The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worship on one thing and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachauses were still part of the God-fearing generation. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in.
So, is there anything else in that hidey hole? No. Back to the inventory. Documents. Giselle's diary. His father's first initial, so B, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant.
Moving. What a pleasant activity.
Behind his
Of course,
pendant.
find a record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Let's try B948 and just see. Okay, so that did not work. All right. I'm just wondering what they mean by pendant. You know, is it somewhere in the house? Am I looking for an item that I can then turn around? You know, what's kind of the shtick? Boxes, radio, this. Okay, this is her frozen. So that doesn't help much. Let's go outside and see if we can find anything, I guess, is the next shtick, because there's nothing else in here. Alright. Back out into the cold. None of these people have coats for me to steal. Trash is empty. Yay, a magnet. Key picture. Key picture. So some stairs here. Like, everything's leading so far away, I don't want to go too far because I get cold, like, really, really quickly. And this does seem to be heading more towards the general store. So, I have a magnet now, which is good. I can go back to that other house and build a thing to get a key to do a thing. I was kind of hoping these would lead me down to a something, but they're not really leading me down to anything that I want to observe yet because I still got a lot of heat. Like, I'm assuming that'll lead me to that cave. Okay, let's find that path. Yeah, this one. Come on, game. I said this the last time I played. It's one of those things where I kind of wish they would load the whole map, so I didn't have to keep loading different parts of it. How am I doing for warmth? Not great. I wonder where this will take me. Oh, back here. I made a circle somewhere, guys. I made a circle. Okay, so I have a magnet now, which is good. That can get me to that one place.
The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
Alright. So, that was the Lachance house. We are going to go around the bend all the way down, and then we'll come back up to that other house, because otherwise we're just spinning around and spinning around and spinning around and spinning around. So instead of spinning continually, let's just get back on the main road here. There's the mailbox, which again we will step out and grab. This thing has a sign, which is nice. It's just their address. Letter for Wilfred. Dear Mr. Roy, I'm writing this because I feel guilty. The other day, Martin and I were taking a stroll not far from your house, and we saw that the door to your shed was open. I wanted us to mind our own business, but Martin likes living on the edge. He took a few shiny things, including some bullets. Now, my dad always told me never to play with those things, so I immediately put them back, but Martin hid the other things. I confess, Mr. Roy, I have so many regrets, but you mustn't call the police. We won't call them. You won't call them, will you? My father would be so angry. I will bring all of your things back. I promise. Marie Bedard. So the Bedard house is north. If there is someone in this house, maybe that's the quest they'll give me, is to go get their stuff back. Because we've only met the one crazy guy. Everybody else is gone. When I first started playing this game, that's what I thought was like something had come down and everybody in this town had disappeared. So I'm like solving the murder of a guy, but really there's, you know, all sorts of stuff going on. Alright, so Roy's house. Roy has a dog.
Carl wondered how long he would have to enjoy this skins.
Oh yeah, my truck is also cold, by the way. Oh, another empty bottle. Nice. Hey, let me at it. Yeah. We fled it was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manistan. It will be safer there. Jean Roy. Alright. Well.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming around.
So in other words, it was getting dangerous to live here. And so they left. That's gonna open the door to the cold. Stocked fridge. So that is the kind of the nice thing, is they did explain away the people. They're like, hey, these people have all left. It got dangerous, so they are gone.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl.
In the exact same house.
Very good friends.
Excuse me. Oh, another letter. The Fantasy, page 1. Matthew had yet to add murder to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones, taking life, da-da-da-da-da. He didn't have any... The guy was writing a book. Alright.
The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
I got that from the hat at the entrance. Oh yeah, I have another bottle to fill up. +4 painkillers. Whoop whoop. Right. We'll leave the bathroom now. Is there a hall light? There is, but it ain't on. This guy really wants cookies. It's kind of my one issue with this game is, like, that's obviously something I'm supposed to look at, but... Alright, the guy's writing a book. That's all we really need to know. Ammo. Novel page 3. Same records that everybody else has. TV doesn't work. Gun rack's empty. Oh, that was on the other side of the wall. Alright. Yep. Oh, that was just a glint of something. KONA poly. KONA poly, sorry. You win if you pass go.
All manners of clothing were gone.
Well, they moved.
Was drove out of town with their closet in tow.
Yet they forgot their cigarettes and painkillers. Okay, so they do have a shed. Check this quick. I'm doing pretty good. Consumables. Let's have an empty water. It just allows me to move a little further. That's a wolf, isn't it? There's a house or something. They are not scared of me. They are going back. All right. Hello, warmth. Well, so that's the first time the wolves have not run. I'm going to deposit some stuff here. I have a lot of junk. So let's put the magnet away because we don't need it right now. I know where we need it. We'll put this... Yeah, we'll just keep like 5 cigarettes on us. Hardware we'll keep because that's just an important thing to keep on as pliers. Yeah, same thing. We'll put one of the water bottles away because we don't really... Well, you know what? We'll put 2 of them away because we don't really need them. Put the stakes away because I'm not quite sure what the stakes do anyways. And withdraw. There's the gas can. So we'll take the revolver. So now if I do this, equipment, the gun. Yeah, because I actually have ammo now. So. I'm gonna have to, I think, shoot those wolves to get back to that. If it's a shed, it's a shed. If it's another house, it's a house. But either way, we are going to have to... I shot something, and my game does not know what to do. I've either pissed off a wolf completely, and this is the first time I'm going to die in this game, or they're going to run off. Nice, they run off. Oh, there's another object down there. So I need that string and that thing. Cool. I don't need to start another fire, but there is something here. Matches. Excellent. So the shed is unlocked. In the shed, there are some flares. There should be some bullets hiding. Oh, another magnet. That could end up being quite useful. Matches. Ammo. Polaroid film. Clothes. Nothing. No string, eh? Okay, so we know that that's there. Let's get back to the house. We now have 2 magnets. That's cool. So I'm not sure if, like, you use the one thing and all of a sudden it's like, oh, the rope snapped. Some games tend to do that. Okay, so we are at Roy's house. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna warm up. I'm going to consume some water, because that'll boost that up. I'm gonna fill up my water. I'm going to try and consume some more water. There we go. Fill up the water. We might as well, like, I wish the tap, like, if you had a full water bottle, was just like, drink. Look at that. We are like the most sane person out here. So, we are going to leave this place. Get back in our car. And we're going to start heading back towards the general store. And then I have some other places that I need to go. So there is a place I know where I can attach a magnet to a string. So we're definitely going to do that. If I can do it at the next house over, which is a possibility because they stole stuff from the shed. So hopefully one of the things they stole is some string and that kind of stuff, and I can just I'll haul my butt back, and we'll go that way. So either way, here's the next. No, Lord. The next house. I'm assuming everybody has, like, invincible mailboxes. So I'm going to check their mailbox, because there's always been something interesting in the mailboxes. I realize I'm reaching an hour of play. That's pretty long, so we're going to stop. Treasure map. Okay, so that looked like those cabins. My sweet Marie, may the treasure hunt begin. I have hidden wonderful little things for you to find all over the village. Follow my clues. You are holding in your hand the first map. The hunt begins at my place. You are so clever. I'm certain you will find everything. Martin. Martin sounds like... Well, he stole from a shed, and now he's hidden a bunch of stuff, so I'm assuming the stuff he's hidden is the stuff he found in the shed. But he sounds kind of like a you know, 2-year-old. He was also drawing with crayon, so... points against.
What was even the point of locking your door if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Logs? I think I have one in the truck. We'll just have to make sure we pick one up when we... Oh, I don't think I have one in the truck anymore. Oh, I do. Just have to pick pick another log up when we see a log somewhere. There we go. We're warm. We can investigate freely. Ugh, the electricity works. Oh, look. La Bible.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not
Attach
build
wire.
a single chapel since arriving here.
I now have a wired magnet. More Polaroid film, so I can just keep taking pictures. More stakes. Maybe I'm supposed to use those on the things. Yeah, and very Bible. Oh, look at that.
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
Oh, it's easy to get a curve on those things if you know how. Well, that's outside again. Hello, outside. So no notice of where these guys went, other than maybe he's still trying to bury stuff on a treasure hunt. How did nobody have lights in their hallways? It's the most confusing thing about all of these houses. Is that seriously one of those stupid drafts that every kid has nowadays? My dog is being a weirdo as my game freezes up, so I'm going to take that opportunity to have some more.
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Apparently we have the same opinion. Screw the baby.
Lily's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers. The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine, as if minutes ago someone just grabbed the baby and made a run for it. Jean-Luc Bédard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
I have a diary just like Mom. Unlike her, I don't wear a long face while writing, but I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin most of all. I love talking to him. I think he loves me too, just like Romeo and Juliet. People don't like it when I see him, only because he's a blaze. But just like this in the story, nothing can stand in the way of our true love. Oh, they are teenagers, gross kids. I love appetite. I lost appetite, sorry. Love appetite. I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers. Intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupré with his hands. I'm not sick, I'm in love. Mom cries, feels lonely. I don't think this has to do with the medicine. It's only the richest family can afford. How can Mom be so? Man, what a weird family dynamic this thing is. Alright. Take the posters. Alright, socks.
Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
What a nice
Carl
guy.
wasn't desperate enough
I was trying to close the thing, not read her diary. Nobody has lights in their rooms. It drives me nuts. Okay, there was a shed out here. And I think we have to go back... Oh, a barn. I think we have to go back to the FLQ guy's house to find out how to make that caribou stuff. Because I don't think anybody else has like a caribou.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
A small key, huh? An empty gas tank again, which I will put in the truck. Another empty bottle. Okay. And the small key, we don't know what it's for. Let's look around here quick. Hey, look, a log. We need to replace the one in our car. House. Okay, garden.
Carl smiled at the sight of the nicely protected garden. Hopefully, the Bedards had managed to dig every last potato out before the sudden snowfall.
He's got a small key, so that's kind of the interesting thing, because there's nothing in this house that pointed towards needing a small key. Okay. So just because it's warm, I'm going to take this opportunity to kind of go through the journal a little bit. The case of vandalism, the crash, the cold mystery. No, we're still unsure of that one. We still have another one to go over. So, whoops, J again for the journal. And let's just go through this. So the case of vandalism, son of wealthy Chicago banker, blah, 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 blah. I'll end up with a dead body on my hands. Next section. Zoom in. Previous section. There we go. The crash. An accident hasn't been shaken up since an accident. I haven't been this shaken up since Korea. Who was the driver in the other car? Whoever it was, they don't have a snowball's chance if they intend to continue on foot. Besides, why did they leave so suddenly? A bit of poetry on the back of beautiful face. That reckless driver was so melancholic. A locked box. Would be wrong to look inside. Surely I would find some clues as to who the reckless driver was. Still need to find a key, though. Did I not find that key? Do I still have that lock box? Cloutier. Oh, Cloutier Sun key. Okay, small key. Okay, let's go put some stuff in the truck then. And see what I have in the truck. Deposit, so I want empty gas can, the log for sure. The stakes. I don't need that one right now. Wired thing is good to have. The ammo is good to have. First aid kit and fire starters. Also good to have. What's taking up hardware? I'm gonna put 2 of those away, knowing that they're in the truck is good, because I always have the truck on me. I have water bottles. I have a flare with me. That is good. I'm going to now withdraw and see what we have. Yeah, nothing. I think we opened that thing. So the small key opens something. We just don't know what that something possibly could be. Unless it's obviously the treasure at the end of his stupid thing. So, we are going to go back, because we have that thing on a string. We're going to go back to the other house we just went to, and we're going to fish that thing out from where the wolves were looking. And from there, we might end this, depending on if they let me save or not. Like, that's my thing. I don't know if they let me save. When and where they let me save. It's one of those things. It kind of bugs me. Like, if the nice little circle thing you're seeing now is it saving, I'm totally down with it. But they told me I need to be, like, by the fire. It's like, start a fire to save the game. So I'm a little leery of just going and doing one thing and then being done. I really want that coat though from that guy. I don't know. I think that's the next thing we have to do is inspect. Where's the thingy? Here it is. A talisman! Oh man, we are unlocking so many things right now. So, we are gonna go back to this house. And I know I'm running long, but oh man, mystery after mystery is being solved here. Okay, back to where it's warm. Go to my inventory. What do I have? A talisman. Can't look at it, eh? Drat. Okay, well, let's lockbox. So the crash number 2. I knew I'd seen the girl from somewhere in the same picture. Was at the doctor's office. I need to figure out what it all means. Realize Isabelle Beaupre. That explains the melancholy of the poem behind the picture. Who would this be enough to posit that the doctor is the melancholic and the melancholic is the reckless driver? Elementary, my dear journal. In the box I found a state affair, no less. Hamilton wanted to expose some shady activity by enemies of democracy. I still need to figure out why. Message ended up in the doctor's hands. The reckless driver was definitely a fugitive running from the scene of a crime. Are still covered in Hamilton's blood. What a mess. Where is the snowy stuff coming from? I saw some very weird ice. I don't know the chemical process. The picture reveals visible print. I have to say it looks entirely supernatural. Caribou footprints? Question mark. Okay, so Cold Mystery is still very, like, open to... My client is dead. Everything's going wrong. The hunt. So yeah, I have 2 things. There's obviously 4 more that I need to find for more information. So she called that a pendant, and we got it as, what is, oh gosh, so many things. A talisman. Drat. I am... I think I'm gonna finish up there. I think this is it. I'm done. I don't know exactly where else to go right now, other than back to that other house where there was something down the hole. So that is probably where I'm going to go the next time I play KONA. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked the video. Leave comments, all that lovely stuff. You know, everything helps out our channel. If you want to, go to BrNN.com. All of our social media stuff's there: Facebook, Twitter, the whole shebang. Also, you can join our Discord channel. Same shtick. It's at BrNN.com. There's a link. There's also a link in the description, or there will be at one point. But again, Barrel Roll News has everything you need, so you can come and join our Discord. You can talk to us there. You can do all sorts of stuff there and keep up to date with everything we are doing. With that, though, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Uh-oh. Oh no, the thing I use isn't working. It's not starting soon, you silly thing. Oh, jeepers. Oh, jeepers. How about I just play this? Enjoy.